Peace, family. So I'm back with another one, you know what I'm saying? So today what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about the enemy's next line they love to use is, you should take a break. I don't know how many times I've heard this. I don't know how many times I know y'all done heard this same saying, we should take a break. How many breaks do we need to take? I feel like a lot of us been breaking a good portion of our goddamn lives, so for us to still be breaking, it kind of gets a little frustrating hearing it sometimes, because I know we have times where we need to charge up, but that's different. I would like to formulate that more as a timeout instead of a break situation. So, like, when you think about breaks can last a long time, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a sports related one and you taking a halftime break, which is usually long, you know what I'm saying? Whether you at work, you taking a work break, your work breaks could be 15, 30, 45 to an hour long breaks, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I had tried to replace the breaks with timeouts, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a good portion of my time, I was growing spiritually, but physically, I wasn't making the progress I felt like I should have been making, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you're growing and you're on your path and you're ascending and moving forward and raising your frequency, spiritually, you know when it's time for you to take a break, you know what I'm saying, or take a time out just to kind of recharge yourself back up. Or if you have to get out and experience some new energy, so that way you can get back into your creative space, you know what I'm saying? But spiritually, it's usually a time limit, and we know these things. But to have that interference from the outside all the time, to keep saying, hey, you should take a break, when you're growing and ascending, and you already felt like you've wasted a lot of years, you know what I'm saying? Even though, we learn from our experiences, I just say that as in layman's terms, you know what I'm saying? Because we all feel that way in a short form, because we know, like, when we was younger, if we'd had this, this information, it would be different. But that's not our process. That's not where we at, you know what I'm saying? So we're not going to dive into that. But it's like, we already felt like we wasted a lot of time. So when you find your passion, your love for something outside of you, that you love pouring yourself and your energy into, and is moving with the creator, it's like the people that's mentioning breaks to you and trying to tell you take a break here, take a break there, these have to be beings that's doing something more in their field and in their life, you know what I'm saying, opposed from the usual regular shenanigans that they have going on, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's more so like, we have to know that if it's already this time wasted, there's no point of being in a space to where you need to take all these breaks when you can just take a quick time out to recharge yourself up, you know what I'm saying? And this is always going to be like a small tactic that they like to use to kind of pull you back, you know what I'm saying, and to hold you up and to hinder your process. And you think about it, the more they could pull you back, they tell you to take a break here, take a break there, take a break there, that's more time being wasted from what you're supposed to be focusing your energy on, you know what I'm saying? When you mention something to someone or the beings around you about maybe you're exhausted, or maybe you could use a little hand or assistance here or there, you know what I'm saying? It should be more so of like some kind of compensation, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us pushing in our spaces and moving forward the way we moving forward solo, you know what I'm saying? So if you're going to tell me to take a break or mention it, offer some assistance, offer some kind of way to fill in my space, that if I take a break, I won't miss out on this fucking work that should have been getting done, you know what I'm saying? So, and it doesn't matter where I film at. They just have to find their way into shit, to creep their way into shit, like, clearly. I mean, like, but this is how the witchy ass process work. Like, motherfuckers it's always gonna be on this type of time. So that's why I try to just understand that, all right, this is a witchy ass piece of shit. This is always gonna be the process. So I'm just gonna go ahead and maneuver around it. We got a lot more of these witches and weird shit around us than we do us out here doing this, you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as the breaks, if you pushing your own business and you doing your own creations by yourself, and you know everything, all the pressure and weight is leaning on you, most of us don't even feel comfortable taking breaks, you know what I'm saying? Because we know that shit missed out on, that we gonna have to catch up on or make up on, because who else gonna fill in that space for us, you know what I'm saying? Us, we gonna do it. So I'm usually more mindful of the breaks and listening to people when they start talking about taking breaks, and I should take a break here and do this break here, there. And it's like, when I'm trying to stay consistent in my process and in my flow, I'm not always going to be in the best moods. And some days I am going to feel like I should take a break. But that don't mean I'm going to. And that don't mean I should, just because I feel like I should take a break. Shit got to get done if I want to get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you plan a trip. If you plan a trip somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and you got to be there by a certain time, and you got a time frame and a stamp when you got to be there by, you're gonna want to make sure that you be there by that time frame, by that stamp, you know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna make 50 million stops and take 50 million breaks in between while you're trying to get to your destination, you know what I'm saying? Usually most of us is only gonna plan on maybe taking, depending on how long the trip is, you may need to take 2 gas station stops. You may need to take 1. Sometimes you can get the bathroom, food, and gas all in one. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on how you organize it. So, but yeah, we always have to be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was going to try to tell you to take breaks just to slow you down and to pull you back from your process. You know, they might not tell you that what you're doing is some shit, or that you shouldn't be doing it, or blah blah blah, or the next third, you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna be more so of on, you should take breaks. They're gonna try to slow you and move your process around as much as they possibly can, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't want to run it up too long. I just wanted to tap something down there below for y'all, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I start to film, somebody has to come stand right out in the back like there's nowhere else to fucking go, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna leave that down there below, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap into everything. Peace and love to the kings and queens.